7 hidden habits that lower your GFR fast. Most people over 60 lose kidney function slowly, about 1 to 2% per year, according to the National Kidney Foundation. You can check that at kidney.org. But what surprises many seniors is how quickly that decline accelerates when a few small daily habits slip under the radar. And these are habits most people do not even realize are affecting their kidneys at all. So let me ask you something. Why are so many older adults doing everything right and still watching their kidney numbers fall every month? Someone tells me the same story. They cut out salt. They drink more water. They choose healthier meals. Yet their GFR continues to drop. Their urine still looks foamy. Their energy still fades. And nothing seems to make sense. They are avoiding red meat. They are drinking lemon water. They are walking after dinner. They are watching their sugar. They are doing everything their doctor recommended. And still their blood test comes back with a lower GFR than last year. If this sounds familiar, you are not alone. But here is the twist. It is not always the food. It is not always the water. Sometimes the real problem comes from tiny, everyday habits that seem harmless. Holding your urine too long. Sitting for hours without standing. Drinking coffee before your first sip of water. Even taking long, hot showers. These small choices may not feel important, but your kidneys notice every single one. Think of your kidneys like a pair of delicate filters. They respond to every change in blood pressure, hydration, and circulation. And when the first message they receive each day is stress, dehydration, or pressure, they react within minutes. Over time, that reaction can quietly reduce your filtration rate. If those messages repeat day after day, no amount of healthy eating later can fully undo the strain. That is why so many seniors see their GFR fall faster than expected without any warning signs. So today I want to cut through the confusion and show you the 7 hidden habits that lower your GFR faster than you realize. No fluff, no recycled advice, just clear science and practical steps you can start right away. Let's move into the first part of this breakdown and uncover why these habits matter more than most people think. When I sit down with older adults and look at their kidney numbers, I hear the same confusion over and over again. They tell me they are living cleaner than they ever have. They're eating better, sleeping earlier, drinking water, and cutting out unhealthy foods. Yet their GFR is still dropping faster than they expected. And that disconnect can feel frustrating. The truth is this. Most people focus only on the big things. They try to fix their kidneys by changing their diet. They try to fix them by reducing sodium. They try to fix them by drinking more water. And while these steps matter, they do not tell the full story. Your kidneys are not affected only by what you eat. They are influenced by your movement, your circulation, your daily routine, your sleep, your stress, and even how often you use the bathroom. This is where the real problem begins, because many seniors believe they are safe simply because their plate looks healthy. But your GFR responds to far more than food. It responds to blood flow. It responds to hydration patterns. It responds to pressure on the kidneys. It responds to hormones like cortisol. It responds to how long you sit, how well you sleep, and how you start your morning. And here's the part most people never think about. Even when your blood tests look stable, these small daily habits can slowly shift your filtration rate over weeks, months, and years. There are no symptoms, no warning signs, no pain. Everything feels normal on the outside while the kidneys quietly work harder on the inside. That is why so many older adults do not understand where the decline is coming from. They are looking at the wrong part of the picture. It is not always the food. It is the tiny everyday habits that slip through unnoticed. So, now that we have built the foundation, let's move into the heart of the video. Here are the 7 hidden habits that quietly lower your GFR faster than you realize, and what you can do to protect your kidneys starting today. One simple habit that can protect your kidneys is listening to your bladder when it tells you it is time to go. Emptying your bladder on time reduces pressure, keeps urine flowing in the right direction, and helps protect the delicate structures inside your kidneys. This small habit supports kidney comfort and healthy filtration. Here is why it matters. When the bladder becomes too full, pressure begins to build. That pressure can push urine backward toward the kidneys, especially in older adults whose bladder muscles may not be as strong as before. Over time, this backward pressure can stress the ureters and increase the workload on the kidneys. The National Institute of Diabetes and Digestive and Kidney Diseases explains that urine retention can contribute to kidney problems if it happens frequently. You can read more at nid.nit.gov. The risk increases when holding urine becomes a daily routine. Some people delay bathroom trips while traveling, watching TV, or sleeping. Others ignore the urge because they do not want to wake up at night. For people with diabetes, prostate issues, or overactive bladder, this pressure can build even faster. Holding urine too long may also increase the chance of urinary tract infections, which can temporarily lower kidney function. A safer approach is simple. Go to the bathroom every 2 to 4 hours during the day, even if the urge is mild. Drink water steadily, instead of all at once, which helps your bladder refill gently. Before long trips or long meetings, use the restroom ahead of time. Paying attention to your body's signals helps keep the urinary system working smoothly. If you want gentle ways to support bladder comfort, try adding warm herbal teas like chamomile or peppermint into your routine. These drinks are mild and soothing and can help reduce bladder tension. You can also practice slow breathing if you feel urgency or anxiety around bathroom habits. People with prostate enlargement, frequent UTIS, or difficulty emptying their bladder should talk with their healthcare provider for personalized guidance. I am Dr. Mattheus from Kidney Health 365. Comment 0 if you often hold your urine longer than you should. Comment 1 if you already take care of your bladder habits. Remember to subscribe for more kidney-friendly guidance. Now let's move on to another everyday habit that can quietly lower your GFR even when everything else seems normal. A simple way to support your kidneys at night is adjusting how you sleep. Elevating your upper body slightly can improve blood flow, reduce pressure on the kidneys, and help your filtration system work more comfortably while you rest. For many older adults, this small change can make sleep more refreshing and support better kidney health. Here is why this matters. When you sleep completely flat, gravity allows more fluid to shift toward your kidneys and lower back. This can increase pressure around the kidneys and reduce the natural flow of blood through the renal arteries. At night, your body is supposed to enter a gentle, low-pressure state so the kidneys can filter waste efficiently. But sleeping flat can interrupt this balance. Some studies on sleep positioning suggest that a slight elevation helps circulation and reduces nighttime fluid shifts, which can indirectly support kidney function. The risk grows when sleeping flat becomes a habit for years. Older adults who deal with swelling, high blood pressure, acid reflux, or mild heart issues may experience even more downward pressure on the kidneys at night. This can contribute to morning fatigue, higher blood pressure readings, or slower filtration on blood tests. People with sleep apnea or snoring may also notice worsening symptoms when lying completely flat. A safer and more supportive approach is using a wedge pillow or elevating the head of the bed by 2 or 3 inches. This small incline helps reduce nighttime fluid shifts and supports natural breathing. It also encourages better circulation, so your kidneys receive steady blood flow while you sleep. You can experiment with a firm pillow under your shoulders or a small elevation under the top legs of your bed frame. If you want variations, try placing an extra pillow under your knees to reduce lower back strain. You can also combine slight elevation with side sleeping, which many people find comfortable and supportive for circulation. People with acid reflux, sleep apnea, or heart conditions often benefit the most from sleeping at a gentle incline, but it is always a good idea to check with a healthcare provider if you have ongoing sleep concerns. If you have never tried elevating your upper body while sleeping, comment 0. If you already do this or have tried it before, comment 1. Now let's move on to another surprising habit that can quietly lower your GFR, and this next one happens in your daily routine long before bedtime. One comforting habit many people enjoy is taking a long, hot shower. It relaxes the muscles, eases tension, and makes the body feel warm and calm. But when it comes to kidney health, shorter and moderately warm showers are much kinder to your kidneys, especially as you get older. Here is why this matters. Hot water naturally causes your blood vessels to widen. This lowers your blood pressure for a short time. For younger adults, this dip is often harmless. But for many seniors, that temporary drop can reduce blood flow to the kidneys. Your kidneys rely on steady pressure to filter waste. When the pressure falls too low, even for a few minutes, filtration slows down. Over time, long hot showers taken every day may add unnecessary stress to aging kidneys. The risks increase if you shower very hot or for more than 15 minutes. People who experience dizziness when standing up, fatigue after a shower, or a drop in blood pressure may be especially sensitive. Those with heart conditions or low baseline blood pressure should also be cautious because the heat can intensify these effects. A healthier approach is keeping showers warm, but not overly hot, and limiting them to 10 to 12 minutes. You can start with warm water and gradually cool the temperature during the last minute, which helps improve circulation and reduces stress on the kidneys. If you enjoy heat for relaxation, try placing a warm compress on your shoulders after the shower instead of relying on very hot water. If you want variations, try switching between warm and slightly cool water for a minute each. This gentle contrast can support healthy circulation without dropping your blood pressure too quickly. Another option is taking warm baths with Epsom salt in a short, controlled session. People who take medications that lower blood pressure should be especially mindful of very hot showers. If you usually take long, hot showers, comment 0. If you already keep your showers short or warm, comment 1. Now let's move to another hidden habit that often happens first thing in the morning, before most people even think about kidney health. Many older adults start their morning with a hot cup of coffee. It boosts energy, improves focus, and feels like a comforting part of the routine. But drinking coffee before drinking any water can place early stress on your kidneys and reduce morning filtration. Here is why this happens. Coffee acts as a mild diuretic. It pulls water from your body and increases urine output. When you wake up, your body is naturally slightly dehydrated because you have not had fluids for 6 to 8 hours. If the first thing you drink is a dehydrating beverage, your kidneys receive less blood flow during those early minutes of the day. Studies show even mild dehydration can lower GFR temporarily until fluids are restored. The risk grows if you drink strong coffee on an empty stomach or drink multiple cups before any water. People who take blood pressure medications or diuretics in the morning may feel the impact even more. Older adults with dizziness, dry mouth, or low blood pressure upon waking may unintentionally strain their kidneys without knowing it. A simple way to support your kidneys is drinking 1 glass of water before coffee. This rehydrates your body, restores circulation, and prepares your kidneys to handle caffeine more comfortably. You do not need to stop drinking coffee. You only need to give your body hydration first. For variations, try adding a splash of lemon to your morning water. The gentle acidity may support hydration and digestion. Another option is starting the day with warm water or herbal tea, then enjoying your coffee afterward. People with kidney stones, low blood pressure, or dehydration tendencies should pay extra attention to morning hydration. Now, let's look at a habit that affects nearly every organ in your body, including your kidneys, and often builds up quietly throughout the day. One of the most overlooked ways to support your kidneys is managing stress in short, regular intervals throughout the day. Even a few minutes of calm can help protect kidney function, especially for seniors. Stress affects your kidneys through a powerful hormonal pathway. When you stay stressed for long hours without rest, your body releases cortisol and adrenaline. These hormones tighten blood vessels and raise blood pressure. Over time, this pressure affects the tiny filtering units in your kidneys. Chronic stress has been linked to higher inflammation, faster decline in filtration, and more fluctuations in blood pressure. The risk is especially high if stress combines with dehydration, poor sleep, or long periods of sitting. Many older adults experience stress without realizing it. Worrying about family finances, medical issues, or daily responsibilities can silently build up. People with diabetes, high blood pressure, or heart conditions may feel the effects even more strongly. A gentle solution is taking 2 to 5 minute breaks every hour. Stand up, stretch, breathe slowly, or walk to another room. Your body resets surprisingly quickly. Short breaks help lower stress hormones, support blood flow, and give your kidneys a healthier internal environment. If you want variations, try simple breathing exercises like inhaling for 4 seconds and exhaling for 6. Or listen to calming music during short breaks. These small tools help relax your nervous system without needing any medication. People who struggle with anxiety, sleep issues, or high blood pressure should be especially mindful of long, stressful days. Up next is another surprising habit that affects kidney circulation more than most people realize, and it happens quietly throughout the day. One of the simplest ways to protect your kidneys is to move your body more often throughout the day. Even gentle movement improves circulation, supports blood flow, and helps your kidneys filter more efficiently. For older adults, staying active in small, consistent moments can make a meaningful difference. Here's why sitting too long becomes a problem. When you sit for 3 or 4 hours without standing, blood flow in your legs slows down. Circulation becomes heavier and less blood moves toward the kidneys. Your kidneys rely on steady, healthy blood flow to filter waste. When circulation slows, filtration slows with it. This happens quietly and consistently, especially in seniors who spend long periods watching TV, reading, working on the computer, or resting in a chair. Research on sedentary behavior shows that prolonged sitting affects vascular health, blood pressure patterns, and metabolic function. These changes do not cause instant damage, but they can add strain over months and years. Adults with diabetes, high blood pressure, or reduced mobility may feel these effects even more strongly. A gentle way to support your kidneys is standing up every 30 to 45 minutes, even if just for a minute. Stretch your arms, move your legs, or walk to the kitchen for a glass of water. These micro breaks help reset circulation and give your kidneys a healthier environment to work in. If you want variations, try placing a reminder on your phone or smartwatch. You can also set a small goal like taking 100 steps every hour. Another option is using a chair cushion that encourages slight posture shifts, helping your body move naturally. People with limited mobility can still benefit from ankle circles, seated marches, or gentle leg lifts to keep blood flowing. Now let's move into a nighttime habit that many people overlook, yet it can affect kidney function more than you might expect. Another small but meaningful way to support your kidneys is giving your body enough time to digest before going to sleep. Eating too close to bedtime forces your body to stay active at a time when it should be resting, and this extra workload can impact your kidneys overnight. Here's the reason behind it. When you eat late at night, your digestive system continues working for hours. This increases blood flow to the stomach and intestines and raises nighttime blood pressure slightly. Your kidneys also respond by filtering more waste, even though nighttime is normally when filtration slows down to allow the body to restore itself. For older adults, this extra nighttime workload can contribute to morning fatigue or higher blood pressure readings. The risk becomes greater if your late meals include heavy proteins, salty foods, or sugary snacks. These increase metabolic waste, fluid shifts, and digestive activity. People with acid reflux, diabetes, or high blood pressure often feel the impact most clearly. Eating within 1 hour of bedtime may also interfere with sleep quality, which indirectly affects kidney function over time. A healthier routine is finishing your last meal 2 to 3 hours before sleeping. Choose lighter foods in the evening, such as soup, steamed vegetables, or small portions of lean protein. If you need a snack, go for something simple like a few crackers or a small piece of fruit. This reduces nighttime workload and helps your kidneys rest more comfortably. For variations, try shifting heavier meals to lunchtime and making dinner your lightest meal of the day. You can also experiment with warm herbal tea after dinner to support digestion. People with reflux, nighttime blood pressure problems, or poor sleep may benefit the most from changing this habit. If you often eat late at night, comment 0. If you already finish meals earlier, comment 1. I am Dr. Mattheus from Kidney Health 365. And this brings us to the bigger picture. All these habits may seem small, but together they shape how your kidneys function day after day. That is why understanding the impact behind these daily choices is so important. Now let us move into why these habits matter and how they influence your GFR over time. These habits matter because your kidneys are constantly responding to the signals your body sends throughout the day. Small choices that seem harmless can quietly affect blood flow pressure, hydration, and inflammation. Each habit on its own may not cause a major change, but together they shape how well your kidneys filter waste over months and years. Many older adults do not feel any symptoms while these patterns repeat in the background, which is why GFR can drop without warning. Your kidneys perform delicate work. They depend on stable circulation, steady hydration, balanced hormones, and predictable rest. When daily habits interrupt these conditions, filtration becomes more difficult. And the longer these habits continue, the harder the kidneys must work to keep up. The good news is that these habits are simple to improve. Small adjustments can ease the pressure on your kidneys and support healthier filtration. You do not need major lifestyle changes. You only need consistency. Now, let us move into the most practical part of today's video. Here are clear, simple solutions you can start right away to protect your kidneys and support a healthier GFR. Supporting your kidneys does not require big, dramatic changes. It starts with small adjustments to how you move, sleep, and structure your day. One of the simplest habits is standing up every 30 to 45 minutes. Even a short walk to another room helps restore circulation and gives your kidneys the steady blood flow they depend on. If you sit for long hours, set reminders or tie movement to routine moments like drinking water or answering a phone call. Another helpful shift is hydrating before coffee each morning. A single glass of water prepares your kidneys for the day, reduces dehydration, and keeps your filtration steady. You do not have to stop drinking coffee. Just give your kidneys hydration first so they start the morning on the right foot. At night, elevate your upper body slightly and finish dinner 2 to 3 hours before you sleep. These simple adjustments support better blood pressure patterns and give your kidneys time to rest. They can also help reduce nighttime discomfort, swelling, or early morning fatigue. Managing stress through short breaks is another powerful tool. A few minutes of calm breathing, stretching, or walking can lower stress hormones and ease the pressure on your kidneys. You can spread these breaks throughout your day to help your body stay balanced. If you notice that you delay bathroom trips or ignore your bladder signals, try responding sooner. This prevents unnecessary pressure and supports smoother flow through your urinary system. Each of these steps is small on its own, but together they create an environment where your kidneys can work more comfortably. Consistency is the real key. When healthy habits repeat every day, your kidneys begin to feel the difference. These simple solutions prepare us for the final part of today's video. Let us bring everything together and highlight what matters most as you work to protect your GFR and strengthen your kidney health moving forward. Today, we uncovered 7 everyday habits that seem harmless but can quietly lower your GFR over time. Sitting too long, sleeping flat, eating late, relying on hot showers, skipping hydration, holding your urine, and staying stressed for hours all place small but steady pressure on your kidneys. The message is simple. Your kidneys react to the rhythm of your day, not just the food on your plate. And improving these habits gives your filtration system the support it needs to work more efficiently. This is important because kidney problems often progress silently. Many people do not notice any symptoms until the damage has already built up. That is why taking action now matters. Small changes today can protect your kidneys months and years from now. The most encouraging part is that you do not need dramatic lifestyle changes. You only need consistency. Stand up a little more. Drink water before coffee. Eat earlier. Elevate your upper body at night. Give your mind short breaks. These steps are simple, doable, and powerful for older adults who want to protect their kidney function. If you want to start right away, choose just one habit from this video and apply it today. Then add another one next week. Tiny steps repeated daily can create real progress. And remember, this video is for education only. Always talk with your healthcare provider before making bigger changes to your routine, especially if you have existing medical conditions. I appreciate you spending time with me today. If you found this helpful, make sure to subscribe to Kidney Health 365 and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. And if you want to keep learning, watch my next video, How to Improve eGFR Fast, where I break down the science behind boosting kidney filtration in a clear, practical way.